Hey guys, it's Erin here. I'm going to talk today about a few things that I love to bring on cruises that are very much essential to me because I'm a very big organized person. I love to organize things. So these are a few things that I love to bring on cruises that helps me personally stay organized so I know where everything's at, and it's just easy for like the room itself because sometimes those rooms aren't that big, and this is kind of some stuff that I bring to help keep it organized so way things aren't just everywhere. So for starters, I personally bring a shoe organizer. This isn't the one I normally bring. Mine is actually pink, but you can put different things in it like medicine, your sunscreen, towel clips, shoes, things like that. So I always bring an over the door shoe rack, even though I've heard that it's kind of frowned upon because they don't really want you hanging things over the door, but I personally still use a shoe rack because it's just so easy to keep things organized. So that's the first thing. Number two, one thing that I also bring on a cruise is my lanyard. Now, you can get different lanyards anywhere. Amazon. This one I got from Amazon. I got a 2-pack for about $10. I got this one, and I got a teal blue that my husband uses, and it still has our old sign and sell card on it from our last cruise. And honestly, I also bring a hand sanitizer. I always put hand sanitizer also on my lanyard because you never know when you're gonna need it, and my husband, he's a doctor, so he's constantly using hand sanitizer, so I always make sure I have hand sanitizer on my lanyard when I'm walking around because you never know when you're gonna need it. So that's another essential that I bring. Another essential that I bring for sure, because I'm very pale, is sunblock. Always use a sunblock, even if you're just hanging out up at the very top of the cruise ship, because the sun is beating down on you and on that water, and it can get really hot. And if you're like me, I sunburn so quickly. So I always use sunblock. I even make my husband use it. He doesn't always like to use it, but I always make him use it because he's just as white as I am, and he also burns just like me. So that's the third thing. Fourth, I like to bring towel clips. Now, you can pick these up at the Dollar Tree. These are where I got these ones at, and I also have more from my last cruise, but I don't remember where I put them. Some people like the towel clips. Some people like the towel bands that are like the round bands that just go over the chair. Those are nice as well, but for me, I like the towel clips. Now, just remember when you go on a cruise, if you haven't been on a cruise yet, it's very windy outside, especially on the top of the cruise ship. So you'll want towel bands or towel clips to help you keep your towel in place when you're in the pool, when you're in the hot tub, things like that. So do not forget at least one of these, or the towel bands, because they definitely do come in handy. Okay, another thing that I love to bring, I had to get more because once again, I forgot where my husband put all this stuff. These are luggage tags, okay? So I like to use these because they keep my luggage tag on my luggage. I don't have to worry about it. People can staple their luggage tags onto their luggage, but for me, I just love these because you can print your luggage tag and then just slide them right in here, and they're just little clear packages, and honestly, they just hook right on into your luggage, on the top of your luggage, on like the little band thing. Love it. And it keeps it on there. They know where my room is, I know where my room is, and it's just a great essential to have, obviously. So I think if you want to get some of these, Amazon definitely is the way to go. I got a 10-pack, I think, or like a 6 to 10 pack for like $5. I think I might have gotten it on sale, but original price was like $5.50. So these are really not bad to have. So that's one thing I also bring. Another thing I bring is an adapter. This isn't the one I normally bring. The one I normally bring, my husband has it somewhere in this room. I couldn't find it, so I will show you kind of like one that I kind of bring. This isn't the one, so keep that in mind. And there's two in here. These, I'm not for sure where where they have came from. My cruise agent ended up giving these to me for my last cruise, but we ended up not using them. We ended up keeping our old adapter, which, I mean, there's not very many plugins in the rooms. There's like one, maybe two. I'm still kind of freshly new at cruising, at least, so tell me down in the comments if there's one or two, because I know there's for sure one. So you just plug this in and make sure that it's a non-surge, because you can't have anything but non-surge on the cruise. And then you can do USB cord, like you can plug in your phone, computers, tablets, things like that. Like for me, for instance, I'm one of those cruisers that I don't go onto a cruise ship to do work. I leave that all at home. I leave my homework at home because I'm also in college. So I leave all that at home. And so mainly all I need is my phone to plug in. So just because I like to keep up with people at home, because I have my dog in daycare, I have my cat at home, and I just like to make sure that they are doing okay while I am gone. Okay, so another essential that I love are crosswords. So I picked up these from the Dollar Tree. They're only $1.25. My husband and I love The Office. We love Friends. So I got word searchers. This is just something that you can do on the cruise ship, that you can have fun with when you're having some downtime during a sea day, or if you're waiting to board the cruise ship, or maybe there is a cruise and you go on and you don't book an excursion, so you might have, you know, another sea day of you just hanging out on the cruise ship. Those are really fun, and you can enjoy them, and you can do them at your own pace, things like that. So another one is a beach bag. So this is a beach bag, a smaller beach bag that I think I might try on my next cruise. I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably going to try at least maybe to have it around the cruise ship, but I normally bring the big beach bag. This is one of my favorite beach bags. I haven't found another one that I really like, but I am also kind of searching. So that's kind of nice to have when you are at port days, when you're at the beach. Just to shove your towels in there, your water shoes, which honestly, that is another thing. Get water shoes. Get them, because you're gonna thank me in the end, because some of those beaches, love them, but some of them are kind of rocky, or there might be seaweed, or you just don't ever know really what's crawling on those sands. So I always get sand shoes. I get water shoes, sand shoes, anything like that. They help out tremendously. So another thing that you can get for a cruise, which they have them in the bathrooms, but I like to bring my own just because they're very nice, and this one's kind of tangly. But you can hook this up to your bathroom, or in your bathroom, from one side to the other. Oh no, I lost one. From one side to the other. Oh, they have my little hooks, which we're getting ready to talk about. So you can hook this to one side to the other, and you can hang your clothes on them. They're very nice. I would recommend this. I got this on Amazon for about 12 bucks. I recommend it just because I know when my husband and I, normally we try to get in the hot tubs at most, at least once the whole cruise when we're on a sea day, or sometimes we're at port and we don't do an excursion and we get off and walk around at the port, and then we decide to get back on the cruise ship and we like to go get in the hot tub. So this is something that's really nice for us to have. When we get done swimming, we can hang our clothes on them, and I just hang it in the bathroom, and they're dry the next day mostly. Okay, another thing that's a must-have that a lot of people use in their rooms, and this is one of the first things I ever bought when I first started cruising, are hooks, magnet hooks. Okay, so most of the rooms are magnetic on the walls and the doors, and so if you have magnetic hooks, you can just hook it to the wall. This is something that I use for my lanyards. I use them for our hats. I use them for hand sanitizers. If I have little hook hand sanitizers, I use them for my shore excursions. If I know I'm going to be on an excursion and we get our tickets, I like to put them on the wall and then put a hook right on them so I know where they're at. We don't have to search for them in the end. So these are some of the hooks that I love to have, and I got these on Amazon for about 10 bucks, I want to say. So not a very big hook, not a very big hook, but they're very much doable for the cruise. Another thing that I love that is a must-have, okay, so I know a lot of people love to hide ducks. I love it. Okay, some people don't, and I understand that, but I mean, come on, if you run into a duck, you're gonna have fun with it, right? You're gonna have fun, you're gonna be really excited. My first cruise ever, I think we ended up finding like 15 ducks. We hid some of them, but kept some of them. And then our second cruise, I found about 5 to 6 ducks, and I ended up keeping them because I think I want to either rehome them on another cruise, or I'm thinking about doing a shelf of all the ducks I can find, or I don't know, because I'm one of those type of people, like, I'm also going to be hiding ducks, maybe, possibly, depending on the cruise and depending if I really want to do it. But the moral of the story is, this is another item that I love to have, and they come in different things, and it's a nightlight. Okay, so at night the rooms get really, really dark, and these are very, very bright. So these light up, and they're really nice when you have to use the restroom, because like I said, the cruise ship in the rooms, they get kind of dark during the night, and if you're anything like me, I like to trip and fall over everything. So I personally like to bring night lights, so it kind of helps me go to the restroom if I want to get up and go run around the cruise ship, see what's going on. I can get up and leave my husband there, or if he wants to go with me, which normally he's up by the time I even wake up. So this is a nice essential thing to have, is the ducks, or not just the ducks, but the night lights. Okay, last thing that I brought on my first ever cruise, and honestly it wasn't a bad thing to have. I didn't bring it for my second cruise, which honestly I wish I would have, is a clothes hamper. Now, if you're anything like me, I don't like to wear the same outfit more than one day. Okay, unless it's like I wash it and then I can wear it in 3-4 days. But my husband sometimes likes to wear the same outfit, maybe sometimes the same shirt, twice a day because he runs out of laundry, things like that. But I like the clothes hampers because when you do the clothes hamper, it kind of helps me figure out what's been dirty, what needs to be put in there to keep the dirties away from the cleans. Even though in the cruise ships they do have hangers and you can hang your clothes, you can organize your clothes in the closets. Great, love it. But one thing that I notice is sometimes it's hard when you're just get to going on the cruise ship, or you don't really think about it, and you end up like putting your clothes, maybe your dirty clothes, back into the closet and don't really think about it. So really, honestly, a clothes hamper is the way to go, because you can throw your dirty clothes in the clothes hamper and throw it in your luggage afterwards, and don't even worry about it till the end of your cruise when you get home. And hopefully you'll take your clothes out by then, because when you get home, because they might be a little stinky by the time you go to wash it. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to check out, subscribe, and like. This is my first ever video, but I plan on doing a couple more videos of just random things that I find useful on a cruise ship. And if you guys have any comments, just list them down below. Anything that I'm missing, anything that I should add onto this channel. And honestly, I will be back maybe next week to find out some stuff that I find at the Dollar Tree that can help in the cruise, just like the duck, and then also the towel clips. They all came from the Dollar Tree, because I love the Dollar Tree. I love it, especially when I'm cruising. So I will talk about other things in my next video about what I found at the Dollar Tree, and also what are some more cruise essentials like medicine, things like that. So tune in for next week. Bye guys.